You
new
got to
thing
have
that-
good reason for it. The insurance companies won't pay for it
Yeah.
unless there's a good reason for it.
That interesting question. Well, you can find an obstetrician who says, yeah, I think we're peds.
Well, since I had a C-section last time and mine's this way, then I've been told that that's probably a good guess that I'll have another one if I have another child. So.
I have to put him down so I
Come here once.
We had, a couple of years ago,
Standing
my
up straight.
brother got all the
Honey.
old home movies from Days of Movies. They had them,
Transferred to videotape?
and we watched it and watched it. It was wonderful. And the only thing wrong, when we all cried, the thing that's wrong with it is that there aren't enough pictures of the grown-ups.
Yes, that's
Oh yeah,
true.
you never know who's there.
Well, that's what
so.
your mom said, remember?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I mean, seeing it opens with my grandfather holding me,
Yeah.
and my grandfather is, I never remember seeing him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But as my mother remembers him,
Sure.
of course. And
sure.
if we had more footage of them, I mean,
Well,
little kids are nice, but little kids are little kids.
we took Mark's birthday party in August, and then John's mom made a comment afterwards, after we were all done, that she said, next time you do that, be sure that you get pictures of the people that are there, because that's what he's gonna wanna know
Yeah.
later on, is who's there.
And what you're gonna want too is
It's who's there.
your previous generation.
Right.
To see them living and moving
Sure.
and,
Yeah.
Sure,
Uh-huh.
yeah, that's
And-
pretty neat.
and not creaking and
Whoa!
He's flying, he's a flying baby. Now he's gonna throw up on Dad.
Yeah.
or in the crib.
Oh yes, he's done that before too. I'll never forget that one night. We have a tendency not to get up unless he cries for a long time, because he wakes up at night and we don't want to get him into the habit of getting up in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, so one night he was crying, and I said, well, I want to cry. And we're laying in bed, and all of a sudden I could hear this, you know, and I said, geez, he sounds like he's throwing up in his crib. And John goes, oh yeah, right. And he cried, and he cried, and he cried, and he cried. So John, I said, fine, get up, get the baby. You
Hour
know?
later.
Yeah, like the kid's been crying for a long time. Well, he had thrown up all over his crib, and he's sitting in it, and he just, you know, and he's got it like all over him, and all over the crib, and it was everywhere. John comes back and, you're ready to go to this crib. And I was like, oh, isn't that great?
Such fine parents we are.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
really.
he's throwing up in the crib. Okay, we'll get up in an hour.
Wait till it dries a little.
I think we've all done the same thing though.
My brother and his wife, something fell over on Matt when he was about this size, and he fussed and complained, and they said, that'll teach you to play with things, you know, that are going to fall over on you. And 3 days later, he was still fussing and complaining, so they finally said, oh, all right. And he had a broken leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, one of the
That had a
women,
Yeah.
Kelly, one of the women I work with, her daughter fell down when she was 9. And came in and said, my thumb really hurts. And her daughter's very snivelly and whiny anyway, and was very, and Kelly was like, oh, stop whining, go up and wash it off, and, you know, change your clothes, you know, and all this kind of stuff. And the next day, she got up and her thumb was like, you know, and she had a compound fracture, you know, and Kelly said, geez, I just didn't notice that little bone sticking out. And anyway, needless to say, she felt kind of bad. And then her daughter still brings it up. Do you remember that time Mom was, you know?
Oh yeah, you never let them forget it.
So that was pretty fun. But, oh, Mark, it's about bedtime for you.
Well, there are all these people here though. He says, geez, do they all come for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sitting there just sort of watching.
Mm-hmm. They do